this movie takes place in 2015, and I think that it would be more accurate if they changed the end credits sound, the songs, to Chainsmokers. You know what I'm talking about? Baby, hold me closer in the backseat of your Rover. I can't do the rest, or we're gonna get copyright.
Yeah, no, we don't want that.
Could you imagine?
What we do want is to.
They had weird EDM, is why I said that.
Weird? Are you talking about British people?
Yeah,
have weird EDM.
Yeah, the British people have weird EDM. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. This is a pretty good movie, though. I think. Spoilers. V for Vendetta. I enjoyed it. But yeah, this is another movie. So both of the reviews we're doing in this session are movies that you haven't seen.
Yep.
So were you aware of this? Actually, before we do that, welcome back to Full Time Movie Fans, guys. I'm your host, Jarvis. This is
M for Michael.
M for Michael. Yep. He's the host, and we are reviewing V for Vendetta today. You know this. This is a movie you've seen. This is a movie that hopefully you enjoy. We also have M for Millie.
Millie's right here. This also has nothing to do with the TV show V, and nothing to do with the British motto V for Victory. Probably has something to do with that one, but does not have anything to do with the TV show V. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I do not know.
There was a TV show back in like the late 2010s called V, which was like a reboot of an old TV show about aliens, and people who were marked as humans got branded with a V.
Oh,
I don't remember why.
I don't think anybody gets branded with a V.
It also got canceled after one season. I'm going to find it while you intro us some more about V for Vengeance.
Yeah, he is a vendetta of vengeance against villains who viciously eviscerate their enemies.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, that's all I got. That was my attempt to do what he did.
Yeah, it's 2009.
Where he alliterates his sayings. Sorry, guys. I apologize.
2009 show where an extraterrestrial race arrives on Earth with seemingly good intentions, only to slowly reveal their true machinations are more ingrained in this. The more ingrained they are in society.
And when was this movie? When did this movie debut?
V for Vendetta was 2005.
2005.
And V, the TV show, is 2009.
Oh.
Yeah, it had 23 episodes. Oh, it had 2 seasons. Wow. And you can watch it on Plex.
In case you were wondering.
In case you wanted it. In case you really want to watch V. Or you watch V for Vendetta and pay for it because that's the only option you got. How'd you watch it?
Many times. I'm going to be honest. I didn't rewatch this one recently.
Okay. So you didn't rent it?
I've watched it so many times.
Okay.
So, I've watched it. This is a movie, and I said this to you just before we started recording. It's a movie that I've gone back to many times, and I've just put it on to watch it. So I'm very familiar with this movie. Very familiar with the plot, all the storylines.
As an 8.1 out of 10.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And a 62 Metacritic score. So those are very different numbers. Usually they match up a little bit more. Like a 7 gets a 68 or something.
I definitely think this is one that fans like better than critics.
I would, yeah.
I think it appeals more
to being a critic. I think I agree with that.
And it appeals more to the casual full-time movie fan audience than maybe a harsh critic. But I enjoyed it. I enjoy it for what it is. Yeah. And I have a good time with it. And like I said, it's one of those movies that I just go back to every so often. So I would say, I guess we could just jump into my first impression. But like, first impression is like, it's definitely one of those movies that when I watched it, it's like, whoa, that feels like some dystopian future. And now we're kind of living it. So it doesn't feel so crazy anymore. But it definitely feels like, oh man, it's so crazy how fictional and
The dystopian future of 2015.
yeah. Exactly. We're 10 years late to it, but we got there. Unfortunately.
Yeah, 2015 had dubstep and the Chainsmokers and
Yeah.
kind of all around decent vibes.
Yeah, but it's definitely this
And now
movie
it's
definitely
2025.
this definitely represents a society that's being controlled and having.
Would you
their
say that this
freedoms
is accurate to
mandated by
how
government.
it feels to be British currently?
It feels more like what it feels like to be American currently than Britain. I think.
Didn't they at some point? We're not going to say anything more than just like a yes or no to this. Okay, Jarvis, we have to. Wasn't there a point in the movie where the like Supreme Chancellor or whatever was pissed off at whatever the citizens were doing, and he was like, "Make food more expensive."
That's something like that. I think.
There was something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did do that. Crazy. How are grocery prices these days, man?
I don't know. Ask the people on food stamps. Okay, so we're gonna go to mine.
Dude, it's
We're
so
gonna go to
funny.
mine now.
It's so funny though. You know, like these movies that are like you mentioned are political. It's like they weren't like a while ago. They wouldn't have been considered political a while
Yeah, people
ago.
would be like, "Oh, this is funky and dystopian."
Yeah,
sure.
now
Yeah,
people-
dystopian's the word we'd use.
Yeah. So
Anyways,
yeah, your first impression was just yesterday. So-
no, it's today. It was
today,
earlier
so-
today. My first impressions are the themes and the vibe are pretty cool, and I think it's unfortunately overall uncomfortable to watch. Oh no, Jarvis is upset. I heard his feelings about a movie he likes. I'll say this as like no slight to anybody. This is like one of those you had to be there movies.
Oh, you think so? It was more like in the time
Yeah.
when it came out.
Yeah. If you watch all of
Kind of like how we felt about Ghost in the Shell a little bit.
yeah, you had to be there for it. Or I was going to say Phase 1 Marvel.
I know that
So you had to
person
be there
who
for Phase
recommended
1
probably
Marvel.
doesn't watch this anymore because of that.
And to that person, if you are still watching, I don't
Thanks
think
for
I
hanging
gave
around.
you a fair shake for Ghost in the Shell. Looking back at it,
I think there's going to come a point, guys, if you want us to, we may remaster some of our older stuff.
yeah, and I will be harsher for the sake of making sure that you guys don't ask for that.
I can't wait for us to remaster The Last Jedi.
And I go back and I watched it again. It's not great, but it's good, better than the other ones for sure, for damn sure. For damn sure.
I actually want us to remaster Everything Ever All at Once because I think we were still kind of in that phase of filling each other out when we did that one.
Oh no, Jarvis, when was the last time you watched it?
I don't know.
I watched it a few months ago. Still awesome.
Still so good.
Still every much as good as it was.
Yeah, I think I watched it once this year already. Yeah.
And it makes
with
you
somebody.
And it makes you feel absolutely desperate and then at the same time so hopeful.
You still feel all the same things, man.
Yeah.
Like all the
good.
emotional beats still hit just as hard. Like
Yeah.
I love it. So
my biggest critiques is the Guy Fawkes mask is just. I know that this was the thing for the movie, and again, it's you had to be there. I'm very certain, just does not do it for me. And the one that I'm gonna say everybody should agree with, regardless of how you feel about this movie, the fuck ass Bob. Not a fan of the fuck ass Bob.
the what?
The hair, his hair,
Oh, okay.
the
Long hair, yeah.
straight cut.
Yeah.
All the way around? No, awful. Actually, the worst
The Rock Lee
ever.
cut.
Yeah, the longer Rock Lee
Yeah.
cut. Yeah, yeah. It's, instead of Guy Fawkes, we got Mike Guy.
Yeah. The eyebrows on the mask should have been a little thicker.
So much thicker. And when he took the ankle weights off, man, the movie was so good.
I know, chills, literal chills.
Right there, that last
moment
scene where
when
they
he was
said,
like-
"Hey, how do you plan to do that?" And he dropped the ankle weights.
Yeah.
That's it. That was it for me.
Remember where he was kind of unconscious, but he was still willing to fight his enemies.
Yeah,
Yeah, that part.
yeah. Every time, that's good. Every time.
But the Guy Fawkes thing, like I think that you're remembering a time when people were wearing that mask and Anonymous. They got that from this.
No,
movie.
I'll be very clear. Anonymous, cool as fuck.
They got that from this movie.
I'm aware.
Okay,
I'm totally aware of that. But the people that there's a difference between Anonymous and dudes who play League of Legends that use that as their profile picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like I've encountered more guys playing League of Legends with that as their profile picture than I have Anonymous actually doing like public service for the sake of the people.
Do you feel like V was doing a public service?
Yeah. Is taking down fascism not a public service?
It depends on who you ask these days. Depends on who you ask.
Oh,
but this is one
man.
of those movies that, like, okay, sorry, I'm gonna talk about this. Just like One Battle After Another. Like, this is a movie that was based on something that was even older than the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this
was very Hitler-esque.
Right, but this was also it's a DC movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Basically,
It's a comic book. Yeah,
which is a lot different than the comic book movies that we're used to now. Mm-hmm. We talked about this. How
we did
the old school where you watch and you're like,
this was like Fantastic Four age.
Well, it doesn't feel like a comic book movie.
No, not at all.
Like just like the original Blade movies. It just
felt
felt like
because of that, it's like, okay, this is just a guy with some knives and is a vigilante.
And you know what?
He's Batman, but weird.
I honestly think that the comic book movies that are played as like not comic book movies, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Did you see
Joker?
Well, like even the series. Did you see Sandman? Have you watched that series?
No.
It's actually pretty good, even though it's DC.
Wow, what's that supposed to mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, us people?
I don't remember saying us people. Don't put your words in my mouth. Or anything of yours for that matter. Except for your drinks.
Keep your words out of my mouth.
Well, we're gonna let some words come out of our mouths as we review this movie.
You liked that one, huh?
I did like that one.
They talk words out their mouth.
Yeah.
Speaking words out their mouth.
Yeah. Speaking out their mouth sideways, isn't that a saying too?
Yeah, I like mine more though.
Oh yeah.
Mine was. I feel like mine was like the perfect definition of someone just talking.
Yeah.
To hear themselves talk. That's good.
Fair. But you know what? I think there's a lot of that in this movie too. People that talking.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's the government. That's the people in charge and what have you.
So, Jarvis, you're gonna have to help me out with the.
Let's do the recommend.
Oh yeah. You miss it. Man,
at least once even.
I kind of register this movie as a cult classic. You know,
it is.
So for that reason and that reason alone, yeah, you should watch it.
Yeah, I recommend this.
Sorry, I recommend it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's okay. I recommend this movie. Man, you're all flustered now.
Oh no, they heard it. They heard it too soon, Jervis.
Oh no.
Forget you heard that. Anyways,
still, please stay to the end.
Yeah, please stay to the end.
All right, but yeah, V for Vendetta, very, very fun for me because as a person who has a strong sense of justice, like seeing bad people get punished, it just does something to my soul.
Yeah, my problem is like think about the politicians. They're people too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
had thought about them?
Nobody did. How dare someone take away their power and their money?
It's the one thing they have is agency and wealth, but mostly agency
because of their wealth. I would argue that the wealth gives them their agency.
Well, V is rich. Isn't that very clear by the massive house underground and all of the expensive artifacts?
I think he's more like Robin Hood.
Where's he getting all of these explosives from? I know the answer to the last one, but before that, like, what is he just robbing from Peter to pay Paul? You know what I'm saying?
I'll quote the Joker from The Dark Knight. that, guns and ammunition and gunpowder and explosives are cheap. So you don't need money for that.
Okay, where does he work? We know what the Joker does.
Obviously, he works at a government agency during the day.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He might be a postal worker.
Oh, that's true. They call them postmen. I thought the British had a funny word for postmen, like they do for a lot of things, like posties.
Yeah,
maybe they do. If you're British, put in the comments. What do you call your postman?
Talking about it as this relates to the other review we did. V definitely gets his knives out quite a bit in this movie.
This one, you could have named this one Knives Out. It wouldn't have made a difference.
Except there's not a big a mystery in this one. There's a little bit of mystery. It's V's mystery of his origin, but
yeah, but of his origin. Yeah, we know where he came from. That's fine. I was gonna say I have issues with
we know where his knives go.
Yeah, in.
Yeah, exactly, and out
and out. Multiple times.
So it's funny that both of these movies are connected by
knives. Yeah,
by Knives Out.
Yeah. So here's V for Vendetta, and this is either going to be really quick, or it's going to be Jarvis interjecting when I bastardize plot points.
Oh, you miss
for the sake of simplifying it.
Yeah, you miss cool stuff. Oh, I always want to draw attention first before we get started into the cast. We've got a great cast.
Yeah, you got Natalie Portman. You don't really need anybody else, to be honest. So, V for Vendetta starts with... Go ahead.
No, there are a lot of actors. I'm not going to mention them because you're right.
That's the only one you really need for the moment.
But yeah, Natalie Portman is actually a phenomenal actress. She's not just a pretty face. That,
You have Hugo Weaving.
Hugo Weaving, yes.
Stephen Fry. John Hurt.
Yeah, keep going.
A lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of them. A lot of great high caliber actors in this movie, and but like I said, I don't know that this is one of those performances of Natalie's that you're just like, oh my gosh, so good. It's not like Black Swan. It's not like Annihilation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think she always like. I do think she's still kind of an underrated actress. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So her talent and her ability to portray whatever character she's trying to play is pretty good, especially if you give her good lines, because obviously Star Wars when she was Queen Amidala, writing could have been a little better.
What do you mean? What do you mean a little bit better? I feel like Natalie Portman has been plagued with a bunch of women written by men, and I know I'm saying this as a guy who writes women and things that I do. But there's like and Sybil and Jarvis and I already talked about this point, but there's a moment way deep into the movie where V does an atrocity to Natalie Portman's character, and Natalie Portman's character goes, "Oh, but you're so hot. I've never seen your face, but I think you're like so hot." Which is in my opinion, very Han Solo, Princess Leia-y. Where you got Han Solo sitting there going, I'm cool as fuck, you love me. And she goes, I really don't. He goes, come here, I'm going to kiss you. She goes, please don't do that. He goes, I know you love me.
Like, oh, okay, I guess I do.
Yeah, it's okay, maybe I do. I was playing hard to get.
So realistic.
Yeah, Natalie Portman does not do that in this one.
No.
And I will give her that for Padme.
Yes.
It's hard not to love Hayden Christensen. You know?
Yeah, I do. So I do know.
But still,
we digress.
Yeah, I will digress. Whatever color I choose, and it will be green. We get a little introduction from Natalie Portman's character's point of view, which is just it's written things are bad. You got new Hitler, and he's awful. And there was an uprising with Guy Fawkes, and now people kind of forgotten about it because it's been squashed. And so now this new vigilante here, he's Batman but British, and he doesn't do this. Instead, he speaks in weird edgelord rhymes. Yeah. So, am I doing okay so far? Am I being a little too harsh?
So far, so good. He's a very poetic, artistic soul.
He's very poetic and artistic, and a bit of an edgelord. Let's be honest. He's wearing a cloak and a fedora and a mask, and he uses knives.
Yeah, but he also can back it up. He's not just living it.
You're making a fair point. If you're gonna be kind of a weird Reddit edgelord, you at least have to stand on your own. You know, you can't. It's arguably worse to get murdered by a weird Reddit edgelord guy than it is by some really cool dude.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. It's
that's a fair point.
If you're gonna talk big,
it's a fair point.
Anonymously,
you might as well.
Then you better be able to back it up in person.
So Natalie Portman's out and about after curfew one night.
Natalie Portman, her character's name is Evie Hammond.
Evie Hammond. And
it really spared no expense.
No, they did not. She gets attacked by some thugs who are gonna probably do bad things to her. And
literally, because I think they literally start unzipping their pants.
Yeah, and in swoops in our masked crusader with his knives and riddles. If the question, if you will. You like that one? Someone brought that up. See, he speaks like the question, and I don't know why. And he saves her, and then he takes her up to a rooftop, and he goes, "I'm a musician. Let me play you some music." And he blows up a government building. And she goes, "What the fuck is happening?" And he's like, "No, this is my music. I play it for all the people." And then the government goes, "Oh man, what's happening? We have to play like this was intentional." And then they start telling the news broadcasting to say that they were planning this, and it was a surprise. And the music was a last minute thing that they weren't really they didn't really know about, but it was a planned demolition. The building wasn't safe. It's been planned for months, but it wasn't, and people aren't really believing it. And
propaganda.
They start doing some investigating, and they're like, "We don't know who this guy is, but this woman, her name's Evie Hammond. We know she works at this building." And so they try to go and get her from the building. And when they're, I guess, militarizing and invading the building, Guy Fawkes shows up again on everyone's television, and he goes, remember. The 5th of November, which is November 5th that day.
Which is actually coming up pretty soon.
Which is why I think Jarvis really wanted us to do this movie, to be honest. I heard that and I went, this is the only reason he's doing it.
I guess this one's going up first this
week. Probably. And he's just fucking around with the government and trying to keep Evie safe for literally no other reason, because she's attractive, I guess. It's really not. It really isn't explained. He's just like, this woman, I like her.
I mean, I guess technically we don't know if he's off saving other people / women.
It's true. We don't.
We don't.
We really don't.
We're just. We just trying to.
It is very
attractive women, and that's it.
I mean, why not?
I mean, he might save unattractive men.
Yeah. Hey, some would say he is one.
Takes one to know one, I guess. Huh?
I guess. Yeah.
No.
Anyways, it doesn't help that my cheeks are always red. It makes it look like you abuse me.
Never.
Maybe I need a strong, handsome man in a mask and with some knives and a trench coat and a fedora to rescue me. So he gets away again. But he wasn't really there. He kind of showed up, dressed a couple people up as him.
Yeah.
Let the cops shoot their friends, and then left. And then they went, oh no! And then the TV broadcast happens, And he goes, November 5th, don't forget to vote. And disappears. And then the government goes, well, we'll just televise that we got him. He's dead. And they do that, and literally nobody believes it. Literally nobody. They do multiple times mention there's like they're wiretapping and taking tally of people talking about it, and like most of them are like, nah, that dude's not dead. There's no way. And he kind of just disappears for a little bit. So every once in a while he'll kill a politician or somebody from the facility that he was
they're slowly letting us in on his backstory as well, that he was kind of part of this.
We keep on hearing about the St. Jude, and how there was some outbreak at the St. Jude that the government kept under wraps.
Yeah, it's not
really talked about that he's a part of that, but it kind of is. It feels like he is.
Prison where a bunch of people that were troublemakers were all put together and experimented on.
Yeah, they concentrated hard on those.
Yeah. You could say that they were camps.
Yeah.
That they were in.
Summer camps.
Yeah. Which they did a lot
for concentrating individuals. Concentrating on individuals.
That the government didn't like or deemed as, trouble. So, but yeah, we start to see that he was one of the victims / inmates.
Yeah.
/
and then he caught on fire or something. He banned on fire. John Creasy.
Creasy Bear.
He got out, and as a superhuman, I guess, it literally never mentioned, by the way. Never mentioned, just kind of assumed. Early superhero type movie, if you want to.
All the experimentation they did on him enhanced him and strengthened him, and for that, all he had to lose was, looking like a human being.
And
his ability to, procreate.
Yeah, and now he wears a mask and a fuck-ass bob. And that's him. It's at one point he kills one of the ladies that was involved with it.
Gives him character.
I think literally any other hair would give him better character.
Yeah, you think it would have looked better with a mohawk?
Yeah.
Or what do you call it? The country style with the
the mullet. No, I think if he got a low taper fade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes. What if he got a low taper fade?
Imagine him with a perm.
Ugh. Napoleon Dynamite-esque. Yeah.
Okay. I
that's
it.
Yeah. No, put it in the comments. What hairstyle would be better? It could have been bald.
Yeah.
He could have looked like Will Byers with a shorter bob, and it would have been better.
Maybe.
Anyways.
Yeah. Enough time on his hair.
Yeah. So Natalie Portman is captive in his lair. And he's there to be saved and to be kept safe because the government's looking for her to blame her for murders that are happening.
Yeah, and she's slowly being introduced to the real world.
Yeah,
the world that's being kept from them.
Yes,
from everybody.
The world is more interesting than the actual story going on, I think, because she's a representation of all of the people. And I'll be honest, like me, that want to sit at home and be like, I'll wait this out. I'll wait this out and hope that things get better.
Yeah.
And V is the one that's like, hey, we're bombing the Capitol. Yeah. and you're already implicated.
Yeah, that's when she goes, what do you mean we?
Yeah. You're right. You're bombing the Capitol. She refuses a few times. She's like, "Hey, I'm not going to stay here." At one point, he's like, "Hey, I need you to help me with this. If you're into acting, which you say you are, you can come act it out."
Well, and let me say this real quick. Before that, he does show her some delights that she's not used to, like movies and food and
an egg in a hole,
and egg in a hole, and also art.
Yeah.
Paintings.
Yeah, she talked about how her mom would put on plays, and she was in a play, and her mom was very excited about that.
Yeah. So there's a little.
And her parents were activists.
There's a little bit of like Aladdin. I can show you the world, even though it's an ugly world.
Yeah,
he's like, look,
but it's at least better.
Yeah, these are the beautiful things that were taken from the world as well.
So she says, "Sure, I'll help you out with a thing," and then immediately goes in and talks to the dude that he's trying to murder, and goes, "Please, he's keeping me hostage." And he's like, "Yeah, sure, whatever, lady." Whatever role play we're doing, we'll do it. And then she gets murdered.
It was the literal priest dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, because...
Yeah, and V killed him. But she left.
Because he used to be a military dude
Yeah.
when the original stuff happened with V in the concentration hospital, whatever you want to call it, where he was experimenting on. This guy was a huge, terrible
V
person.
is quite literally at this point. He just has a vendetta out for the people that fucked him up. That's pretty much it at this point.
Yeah, and also this guy deserves because he's literally a pedophile.
Yeah, for real.
And I don't think it's any coincidence that he's a priest. This at all. I don't think that was an accident. I think that was very on purpose.
So V kills the dude, and Natalie Portman goes and stays with her gay talk show host friend, played by Stephen Fry, who is a great actor, and everything that he's in is great. Yes. And she gets treated very well, and he's like, "Yep, this is
one of her only few like." Maybe her only friend that we actually see, to be honest.
Yeah, it really is.
Call V a friend.
I wouldn't really either.
Yeah, so her only friend in the whole movie.
Stephen Fry, she's like, "Oh, they're after me, and so I'm sorry that I'm putting you through this." And he's like, "I would be the least of my problems if they came to my house. I literally have a Quran in my basement."
Yeah, he also has his own. Like little
he's a rebellious type.
Yeah, he's got art. He's got things that contraband.
It seems like all the affluent people have things they shouldn't.
Yeah, or the cool people. Because these guys are they're not bad guys, but they do. Well, I mean, the only reason they have bad stuff is he is
the representation of like the people who mean well but don't know how to use their influence to make things better. You know, that's kind of what that felt like to me.
Okay,
it's very Jimmy Kimmel-esque.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Where it's like they have a way to do things, and if you show the not Hitler dude on TV getting had by the Guy Fawkes mask guy. You'll get canceled by ABC and Disney.
Yeah, the guy in charge will call the people that own the company and say, "Hey, you need to fire that guy."
But instead of getting your TV show back in 3 days, the government just came and dragged him into a prison camp. And then Guy Fawkes shows up. V shows up, and we don't know this yet, but he saves Evie, but wasn't able to save the dude. But Evie thinks that she got caught and got thrown into one of the camps, got her head shaved, and
cold water dumped on her.
Cold water dunked on her, and just being processed like anybody in one of these prison camps, and is there for weeks. And at the point at which that she is supposed to, they tell her that if they give any information on where to find V, she'll be released and she can go back to her normal life. And she refuses to do that. And that was the final test. She was finally free when she said it and she meant it. Just to find out that V was the one holding her in a not prison camp, but a prison camp the whole time to show her what true freedom is, because she was scared of being an activist because of fear.
That she had in herself.
And the strength that she had in herself. And she freaked out and was like, you did all this to me? And he went, yes. Yes, I did. And she went, okay, you're kind of hot, I guess, but I am not going to stay here. And so she left again. And he said that if he could only have one wish, he would wish to see her again.
And didn't they dance at some point?
Not yet. Not yet, because he goes and he kills another dude and then goes talks to the Commissioner Gordon guy, the Creasy, actual Creasy. And it was like,
Creedy.
Creedy. and it said, "Hey, if you get me explosive fertilizer, I will let you kill me yourself." And he was like, "Okay, that works for me." So literally, like nothing happens for a little bit, but
there's also a little side story while she was in the prison.
Yeah, there you go. Oh yes, of a woman who was brought into the camp because they were rounding up all the gay people, and she never saw her girlfriend/wife ever again, and told her story through writing things intermittently and hiding it. And Evie got to read these things, and she didn't. And after it was all revealed that this was all just whatever.
Well, she thought it was a story that he made up.
Yeah,
but it wasn't.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was an actual thing that he had a friend in there that he knew that person.
Yeah, in the prison he was at. Yeah, she was there with him.
Yeah, and so he does a lot of the things he's doing in spite of her, not her, but in spite of everybody being assholes.
So he is fighting for vengeance for himself, but also the other people that were there.
Yeah, he's basically done getting vengeance for himself at this point. Now it's like I'm doing this for the rest of the people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. V for vengeance and vindication. You like that Dashboard Conventional song, Vindicated? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good song.
It is good.
Also a song that would have fit well. Instead of the William Tell overture, just put Vindicated while blowing up buildings. Somebody make an edit. I feel like that would do well. And then do another one with the Chainsmokers because it was 2015. And then after that, do another one where you tag me to talk about this.
Of the movie, they can update
Vindicated. Yeah. So it's November 4th. Evie goes to hang out with V in his weird underground lair, and she goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" He also sent out like a bajillion masks and hats and cloaks to everybody, because that was part of the plan, is that he was going to make it easy for everybody to rebel by pretending to be him. And she goes, "Hey, what are you doing? Well, like, what's your plan here?" And he goes, "I have this train, and I filled it full of explosives, and it's gonna go blow up the Capitol, and you're gonna do it." And she went, "What do you mean I'm gonna do it?" And he said,
he's like,
"I'm not gonna be here to be able to do it."
He was like, "Remember when I said we were gonna blow up?" He's like, this is the part where
I meant you.
Yeah, this is the part where you're involved.
And then they dance because why not? One last dance, like any good romance. And he goes off to go have a gunfight with knives. He literally brought knives to a gunfight.
And he wins.
and he wins.
In a very cool way. We rewatched that scene before.
Creedy got to put a bullet between Mecha Hitler's eyes. Not Grok, just the one in the movie. Rest in peace to both of them. And then V gets shot with like at least 24 bullets.
Yeah, at least.
And then he takes down like 10 dudes and then snaps the neck of the other guy.
Which one of the cool moments is one that I wanted to see was when he said,
"Hi, puppy."
He said he was gonna. He said the only thing that you and me have in common, Mr.
is that we're both gonna die.
Yeah, we're both gonna die soon. And he was like, "Oh, how do you presume that's gonna happen?" He said, "With my hands around your neck." And then he also says something to the effect of like, he's like, "You have knives in your karate moves, but we have guns." And he's like, "No, you don't have guns. You have bullets. And once you're done using them, you're gonna hope that I'm not still breathing before you have to reload, because otherwise you're all dead." And sure enough, that's what happens. Before they can reload, they're all dead. And Mr. Creedy passes along with V.
But V gets back to the the underground train station thing before that, and Natalie Portman goes, "No, I don't even know what you look like." And he said, "You don't even know what I look like. I'm not a man. I'm an idea."
So she fell in love with an idea, not a man.
And I'm still like 98% sure that's her dad. But that's a whole different thing,
No way.
So I definitely, he's definitely your dad.
That's weird.
Yes. Correct. So she puts a bunch of roses around his dead body inside of the train that she's gonna rocket into the Capitol building. And then one of the cops shows up and goes, "Freeze! Don't do this." And she goes, "Or what?" And he goes, "Or I'll." Okay, just like
It's just
okay.
Don't do the bad thing.
And then and they both watch the train go off. He literally does nothing about it, and then the Capitol building explodes.
And the townspeople rejoice.
And the townspeople, with their Guy Fawkes mask, fedoras, and cloaks, rejoice. And they all remember the 5th of November.
Yep. That's pretty much it.
And Natalie Portman is sad because her boyfriend, dad, mother, sister, everyone that she got Stockholm syndromed into loving is gone.
Yeah, but she was a much stronger person at the end of the movie.
Yes. And V is an idea, I guess.
I mean, he said it.
He did.
Who are we to say anything different?
Why are we to say anything? Hey, V them, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So, yeah, it's a very, I don't know. I think it's a very good movie. I enjoy it. Like I said, it tickles the justice bone in my body.
You. I don't want anything tickling any bones of yours, okay? No, not on camera.
Well, then don't watch this movie if you don't want your justice bone tickled.
Someone was trying to get their justice bone tickled in this movie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then V killed him because he's a creep.
True. So, Jarvis, do you got any fun facts about this movie?
No, I don't.
Yeah, me neither.
No. The only one that I knew of that surprised me, was that this is a DC movie. That was surprising to me.
That one was weird, yeah.
I was not expecting that.
Do you want to know something else that no, somebody just lied. Never mind. I thought somebody said that this was a Robert Edgar movie, and I was like, "Oh, that's weird." But no, it's not. It's not a Robert Edgar movie.
What movie
it's a
is it?
James McTeague. I think that's how you say it. Yeah. So that's V for Vendetta, and we're gonna play the game. You ready for the game? Jarvis, what do you think this movie cost to make back in 2005?
2005.
I thought you were going to say $2,005.
Let's call it 86 million.
54 million. Okay. Opening weekend? 2005.
I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like it did good. Like, I don't know, 12?
25. What would you consider a good opening weekend? Like a ratio?
I don't know. I think we're just so...
Because anything over 50%, I think, is like, oh, you did really good.
For what they spent, sure.
Yeah.
I think budgets on movies have just gotten so bloated, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like,
I would agree with that.
It's just not as impressive.
I agree with that. And it's very dependent on how heavy of marketing that you do.
Oh, yeah, look. Hey, I did look up some fun facts.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Let's finish the game.
What
do you think it made gross worldwide?
It had to have made like 200 million or more.
134 million.
Ooh. Yep. Okay.
Pretty good. Okay, give us some fun facts.
The government's secret police force is called the Fingermen.
No thanks. I would not like them to. Thanks.
So the new order government is structured to mimic the human body. The chancellor's the head, the television station's the mouth, and the police are the nose. Sniffing out crime.
like Scruff McGruff.
Yeah.
The crime dog.
So here's another one. Although the story is set in London, the majority of the movie was filmed in Germany. How ironic is that?
It's kind of fun.
Only a few scenes were shot in London at locations like Parliament, Big Ben, and Downing Street.
Yeah, did you know they actually blew up the Parliament building for this movie?
The real one?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They didn't. I made that joke while we were watching the movie. It was crazy that they actually blew up the Parliament building for this.
Yeah, and I was talking with Sybil, who, if you've been here from the beginning, you know who Sybil is.
Oh, Jarvis, we're past the point. I can make the announcement on the podcast.
Oh, really?
We'll wait for the end.
Yeah, okay.
For the real fans.
I was talking to Sybil, and I was drawing the similarities between this movie and the Phantom of the Opera. An older, disfigured, artistic man comes into the life of a young, pretty woman, saves her.
I would phrase it a little different, but okay.
Although the Phantom of the Opera, I think he has more of a romantic.
Yeah, it's like more of a consensual romantic relationship and the less
Still
Stockholm
weird,
syndrome one.
because he's so much older than her.
Yeah.
But I don't think V has that necessarily.
No, I don't think he cares.
Yeah, I don't think he has any romantic feelings towards her. But he's wearing a mask. He's disfigured. He's, a little. He's very. I hate to use the word nefarious, but he's very a person in the dark, behind the scenes, causing trouble, basically.
Yeah.
Which is what. So it feels
he's a lost soul.
Yeah, a lost soul. Who's been hurt by the world.
Yeah.
And now must take his vengeance.
And let's be honest, if the High Chancellor ever tried to put a smear campaign out saying that V was gay, it might have actually gotten the police to be more active in the pursuit of getting him arrested.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Also, let's be real. How did he not get caught?
He's just that good.
No.
I mean, he gets shot with a bunch of bullets and he doesn't go down. It's like a cop's worst nightmare.
But how many times do you have to be shot to know that you're good? You know? How many times?
I mean, he was burned alive, basically. I'm sure he's been through a lot of pain, so I can only imagine.
Yeah, and you stub your toe once, it hurts. You stub your toe again, it hurts the same.
Yeah, but I didn't have all kinds of chemicals injected in my body to strengthen my body and my reflexes.
No, but some people do that, and we don't condone that because your body is a temple. Have I gone off the rails yet?
So about that. I'm just kidding.
So about that.
But you were going to say something. Are we going to, well, do we want to do that for the very last?
Yeah, very last.
For the real fans?
I would say you can watch this movie if you want.
I would say this is rewatchable because I have rewatched it many, many times.
I am going to make a statement
that
I did at the beginning, which is this is a You Had to Be There movie.
Yeah, and also that it's kind of a cult classic.
Yeah, it is an of its time movie, and it's about a different time, but it's a definitely for its time movie,
and for this time.
Yeah.
Arguably.
You take the weird dude with the bob cut out of it, and you got a weird social commentary that's phrased like a dystopia. But I don't feel comfortable calling it a dystopia because it's Sybil said it's basically 1984, but with a guy with a mask and knives.
Yeah.
And instead of the people doing nothing, there's a legitimate uprising.
Yeah.
Have you read 1984 or watched the movie?
Heard that I need to.
It's depressing. For sure, it's depressing.
I'm sure people feel the same way when they read the history of 2025.
Probably. No, the end of 1984 is one of those you're fine with the way it ends because you know it. That's how it would end. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's not necessarily a good ending, but you're this would happen.
Yeah.
Which sucks. Which did not happen here. They prevailed. Jarvis, you said yours rewatchable, but neither of us said
it's
own
been
it.
rewatchable for me.
Even though you'd have to pay for it to watch it, unless you find it on a DVD exchange.
If you actually buy it, it's probably
you got a friend who's got it.
It's probably in one of those clearance bins, where you found all those other movies.
I've found a lot of movies.
I guarantee it's in one of those somewhere.
It probably is. Yeah.
So
support your local DVD exchange.
Yeah,
they do a community service.
Places are just cool to hang out in. Anyways, you're gonna find all this stuff. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I remember this.
Yeah, it's like a public library, except for mass media.
Yeah, CDs, vinyls.
Anyways, do you want to do outro and then I'll do my little secret little piece of information?
for those who would like to stick around.
For those that would like to stick around, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
It's being hidden.
And guys, thanks for hanging out with us. This was the review of V for Vendetta. And I hope that you would ask for subscribe to our YouTube channel and see for comments in the comment section. We hope your day is everything you dreamed it'd be and more. And we will catch you in the next one.
I'm going to be a dad. Hey, full-time MFers. You like this video? Because we sure did. If you liked it, maybe you should share it with your friends. Maybe like the video and subscribe.
If we were you, that's what we would do. If I was watching this,
I'd be all over that.
Like, and I'd hit that share, and then I would hit that subscribe in that order.
Yeah. There's also another video that's popped up. YouTube thinks you like this one, so you should watch that one now.
See you next time.